All right, so this is to Christine Sizzlebeef, formerly known as Krusty Sizzlebeef, formerly known as Airsoft Fatty Neighbor's um, neighbor. Oh yeah, that was it. Let's see. Also known as James Anthony Clark. Um, and we can just go on, but only retarded women act like that. Even a 12-year-old kid of somebody who's halfway in the poorhouse and wants his kid to troll other people's accounts wouldn't act like that. These are only people that have an itch they can't scratch. Their parents haven't kicked the bucket yet, so they don't even know if they're going to get a trust fund or anything, if that does even happen. Yes, that is a fucking cute nose. Look at those nostrils. Nice pointy nostrils. Cute fucking nose. Beautiful eyes. And if you look at my eyes, I don't know if this phone's going to focus good. I got 4 cameras on this phone, but I don't know how to switch to the proper camera. But yeah, I got mustard color in the middle, and then on the outside it's like a weird blue color, but you would never know. I mean, you have to get really close up to see. Otherwise, they look hazel or green or whatever. Okay? See? But you would never know unless you get like right up and start making out with me. Christine Sizzlebeef. Maybe Tara the Tard. I don't know. You could be Tara the Tard. Because I complimented her and she didn't respond back. So probably one of the trolls. Who knows? And by the way, Tara the Tard, if your parents are broke, you won't get a trust account. So... but if you have sex with Dick Griffith, you may indeed at least get some sexual benefits. And yeah, I don't give a fuck what the fuck I say. I don't take orders from any trolls. It doesn't matter who fucking messages me and what they say on my channel. I'll do what the fuck I want, when I want, and how I want. And I think Satan was a fired spaceship janitor. I think Jesus Christ was a mortician, spaceship mortician, that was given a job down here by artificial insemination to make up for his wrongdoing in the improper job of a mortician. Okay? And let's see... no, do I really believe that? Not really. I'm just joshing. But yeah, no, I don't think Jesus Christ was like a big shot or anything. I think maybe his dad was a shot caller and he was kind of like a earthbound shot caller, and that was it. All this religious diatribe is meaningless, and Satan is powerless. If he existed at all at any time, he was probably equivalent to a spaceship janitor. And DLF, I did like Guar when Dave Brockie was in Guar. And yes, that is a fucking cute nose, people. All those chicks out there who would just love to get a hold of my cock and my money. Yes, and it's a little crooked, yeah, because I did when I got drunk. I fell on the ice when I was younger. It fucking, yeah, so it's a little crooked, but it's pretty nice. It's actually a pretty nice nose. And my eyes, if you look at them close, there's mustard color in the middle, and there's like a blue color on the outside, but you'll never see it from this camera because you can't tell. It looks green. They look green or hazel. And so anyway, and Krusty Sizzlebeef, you are probably more like Christine Sizzlebeef. Biker wannabe, but not really, because you don't want to be owned. And am I looking at the camera like this or like this? I can't tell. I think it's... And with this phone, you have to look like right at the fucking... I'm not sure. So anyway, I'll figure it out. And then eventually I'll figure out how to use the other cameras. But no graininess in this fucking camera. And right now, guys, I'll just be honest with you. I'm looking for for my new house in Tulane County, or Tulare County. I mispronounced it. California. I'm looking for some help around the house, I'll just come out and say it. Okay, on YouTube, why not? And if I hear from the right person, I might just consider them. Yeah, I even have a phone for you. Okay, a fucking LG 40 thin, just like this one I'm using here. It hasn't been used yet, and you can set it up with your own everything that you need for yourself. But you have to, pretty much you have to live in California. You have to be somebody that I'll gain some trust with. And you also need to be able to take care of some dogs, okay? Because I do have dogs. You're also going to be able to, you're going to have to be extremely trustworthy. And you're going to also have to just prove to me that you fucking have some security capabilities. Like, for instance, there's this, I mean, even if you're like some Filipino chick, man, I might even consider you, okay? But not if I have to get married to you, really. Not if I have to get married to you. But, I mean, you have to be, well, it's preferable that you live in America and in California. You aren't afraid of fucking dogs. And it's also preferable that you know how to use firearms. And that you drive. I'm a little shaky right there because, you know, I'm not a small fucking dude. You know, people think, you know, that because I didn't work out for a long time that, you know, my fucking arms got skinny. No, I haven't worked out in 2 fucking years and my arms are still fucking huge. Yes, I did gain some weight. I got some gut going on. Got a little gynoplastia from my age. I'm like 54. I can get that taken care of with surgery, no problem. It's from eating shit with plastic. You know, food in hot plastic containers and all that. It mimics estrogen and it will change your hormones. Even with the changes, I still got giant fucking muscles and stuff like that. So if I went into a gym, I could still get giant, huge, without any kind of, what do you call it? You know, any kind of assist other than generalized vitamins. I don't need testosterone. I don't need any of that shit. But if you eat the kind of food that we eat these days, chances are you're going to fucking, you know, I don't even know where to look with this fucking phone. Okay, yeah. Am I looking at you guys now? Like, anyway, so it's just weird, this phone. I'm not sure. I mean, the camera is right here, so I'm assuming when I look at the camera, I'm looking at you. But every time I do a video, it just doesn't look like that's the case. But, yeah, so I am looking for a helper around the house. You will have to pay rent, though. Unless I decide that you're fucking a hot chick that, you know, maybe some sex will fucking vindicate you paying much rent. Or maybe any rent, you know, especially if you're good at your job. And you're going to have to know how to drive a 4-wheel drive. You can't have some fucking piece of shit vehicle. And I'm going to have a fucking F-350 conversion van, extended axle, lifted, a giant fucking, you know, mini monster truck, basically van. In case, you know, it's going to be my prepper van. In case anything happens or whatever, and I feel like it's a necessity. It's going to have a roof rack. It's going to have a winch. It's going to have all that shit. And Christine Sizzlebeef, you know, I really feel sorry for you, because if you got a Ford F-150 and you're bragging about that, you know, I feel bad for you, bro, because I'm about to spend $85,000 on a fucking vehicle, and it's just for general needs. Yeah. So the house, yeah, I had my assets tied up, so I paid for most of the house, but I had to wait like a couple years to pay for the rest of it. And yeah, I'm not a broke motherfucker, you know. Nobody that is broke can live out of a fucking motel anyway. I mean, sure, you can be somewhat fucking cheapy and live out of a motel, but not really. you still have to have some fucking ability to do stuff. You know what I mean? And I guess I'm going to just mention some people that from time to time I like them, other times I don't. Okay. Well, I decided I like Rex Bear from Leak Project actually a lot more because he made a sarcastic video about global warming, and I thought for sure, he was actually I guess I don't know him that well, but but when he was sarcastic, it made me laugh. So I like him, and let's see, Charlton. Charlton is I started listening to Charlton, especially when the Route 91 shooting took place, because I thought he had some interesting takes, but then he kind of abandoned his takes and just went with the whole, whatever the Sheriff Lombardo said and the whole evidence gathering, which to me seems like, yeah, I don't know, man, fucking like a sellout. Like, dude, really? I mean, they fucking changed the mortician immediately. They haven't even showed autopsy reports, and you're already fucking agreeing with the sheriff. So Charlton, like 50% of the time, I don't agree with him now. So, and he just started his channel a while back, and I like when he answers my shit, but when he doesn't, then anybody who doesn't answer their shit and they don't have a shitload of subscribers, it gets on my nerves. And yes, that's a fucking cute nose, all right? That's a fucking cute nose. I got pretty eyes, and chicks love me, and it's a little crooked because I did fall into ice when I was younger. I don't even know if I was drunk. It was just Missouri. There you go. Fucking, you could be in Canada, Missouri. It doesn't matter. Anywhere where it fucking freezes. You have to literally have spiked fucking shoes. You can't just walk outside blindly in places where it gets really fucking cold like that. And so Christine Sizzlebeef, I've come to the conclusion you're a woman, probably good looking with a pretty clean pussy. And it's okay though. It's all good. And if you are just, like a little motorhead bitch, you don't really want to be, you'll let them buy you drinks, the bikers, but you don't want to be with them as, because you'll be owned. Christine Sizzlebeef. And there's no war between me and DLF. I like Guar. I like Dave Brockie. I think Dave Brockie's X-rated Las Vegas interview, it made me laugh, but it was sick, But I was like, well, because it's from Guar, I guess it's acceptable. But yeah, his Las Vegas X-rated interview, too fucking funny, man.